There's a heated debate brewing among fans of The Bold and the Beautiful about Rich hiring Justin at Forrester Creations. Many viewers think it's a risky gamble considering Justin's past with Bill. Well, the connection is not the issue, but it's the fact that after working for Bill and being his friend for years and years, Justin decided to frame Bill for murder and take over Spencer Publications. Now imagine trusting someone who locked your son in a cage and tried to seize control of Spencer Publication, then handing them the reins at Forrester. People can't help but wonder if Rich might be opening the door for history to repeat itself. While Rich has never been known for his flawless decision making, this one particularly has a lot of fans on the edge. For some fans, the issue lies in Justin's track record. Betraying Bill wasn't a casual mistake. In fact, it was a calculated move fueled by years of simmering resentment. Justin's rationale back then was clear. He felt overlooked, underappreciated, and ready to step out of Bill's shadow. So in a way, I understand him. Doing all the hard work and reaping none of the profit will make anyone go nuts, at a point, but still, his measures were drastic. The question now is whether Rich could end up in Bill's shoes, blindsided by Justin's hidden agenda. While Rich and Justin haven't shared the decades-long bond Justin had with Bill, their newer alliance doesn't guarantee immunity from betrayal. Rich might think Justin owes him, but debts in the business world often come with an asterisk. Others argue that Justin's betrayal wasn't entirely black and white. After years of being Bill's cleanup guy, from piloting helicopters for revenge schemes to covering up questionable business deals, Justin reached his breaking point. Now, as part of Forrester Creations, he may be seeking a genuine chance to turn over a new leaf. But fans remain doubtful, pointing out that loyalty doesn't often resurface after being so blatantly broken. Rich might trust Justin now, but will this trust be the bane of all his problems later on? I mean, he might successfully stop Carter and Hope, but who's to say he won't drool over power next? It'll be easier for him if he fights against Harder anyway. Still, it's worth noting that Justin hasn't shown any overt signs of plotting against Rich. In fact, he's been relatively quiet, focusing on work without the shadowy antics that marked his time with Bill. Maybe he's learned his lesson, or maybe he's just biding his time. The Rich-Justin dynamic is intriguing because it highlights a recurring theme in The Bold and the Beautiful. How much trust can you place in someone with a history of deception? Adding to the intrigue is the ripple effect this could have on the rest of the Forrester team. Carter, for one, has been asserting his position more confidently, and fans wonder if a power clash between him and Justin could be brewing. Carter's no stranger to drama himself, given his recent entanglements, and a rivalry with Justin could escalate tensions within the company. And then there's the looming shadow of Bill. While he's made amends with Justin, his presence in the storyline adds another layer of unpredictability. Could Bill's past with Justin and his ongoing feud with Rich come back to complicate things? Of course, some fans are taking a more optimistic view. They believe that Justin's reconciliation with Bill marked a turning point, showing that he's capable of acknowledging his mistakes and moving forward. After all, everyone loves a good redemption arc, and Justin's career shift to Forrester might be less about scheming and more about rebuilding. Rich isn't looking for a buddy, he needs a lawyer who can outmaneuver anyone in the courtroom, and Justin fits that bill. The question is whether Rich's trust will pay off or lead to another corporate catastrophe. And then there's the what-if scenarios fans love to speculate about. What if Justin aligns himself with a rival? What if he strikes up a deal with someone like Sheila or even Bill himself? Or could this storyline take an entirely unexpected turn with Justin stepping up as Rich's most reliable ally? The unpredictability is part of what makes this storyline so compelling. The thing is though, I see a transactional relationship here. Rich will pay Justin what he wants to help him out, and Justin will do what's promised. I mean, Justin was never after power. He just wanted Bill to acknowledge him, which led him to make unforgivable mistakes. Justin's inclusion at Forrester also shifts the focus to a broader dynamic within the soap. The thing is, if Justin becomes Ridge's right-hand man next, Bill might not like it. Will Bill's lingering resentment for Ridge resurface? For now, Justin seems to be playing it safe, sticking to his role without stirring the pot. But in a world where nothing's done without a motive, the calm before the storm feels ominous. Fans are watching closely, waiting for signs that Justin might revert to his old ways or prove that he's truly changed. Either way, this storyline promises plenty of twists, leaving viewers questioning who to root for and who to doubt. Ultimately, Ridge's decision to hire Justin is a gamble. Whether it's a stroke of genius or a catastrophe error remains to be seen. But one thing's for sure, it's setting the stage for some high-stakes drama at Forrester Creations. Fans may be divided on Justin's motives, but everyone agrees on one thing. This storyline is far from over. Now, speaking of the defendants here, Carter and Hope's pairing on The Bold and the Beautiful feels more like a rush storyline than a long-term connection. Fans and critics alike have noted that their relationship lacks the build-up and chemistry seen in other pairings on the show. For instance, their romantic progression has been described as abrupt, moving quickly from flirtation to intimacy without the slow burn effect that helped the audience emotionally invest in a couple. This lack of depth makes their relationship feel more like a temporary plot device than a genuine love story. I mean, to me this redemption has felt like a burden even to the writers. It feels like they thought they had a storyline only to realize Hope and Carter together are just boring. Now hear me out. I do not condone anything Thomas did in the past, and I think it's absurd for a woman who was victimized by the same man over and over again to call him the love of her life. But here's where we are right now. Hope's relationship seemed way more genuine even though Hope didn't want to get married than Carter's. Carter's track record in relationships also raises doubts. I mean, come on, recently he hasn't been really loyal to anyone. Previously, his romances with Quinn and Katie ended just as suddenly as they begun. And we understand the arc with Quinn, it's just that I just can't understand how you can date the same man your aunt dated like 2 days ago. Hope, on the other hand, has been part of more intricate storyline like her complicated relationship with Thomas, of course. As I said, it wasn't an ideal relationship, but it captivated audiences with its slow, nuanced development. Comparatively, her connection with Carter seems hastily written, leaving little room for meaningful exploration. Another layer of skepticism comes from their roles in Forrester Creations. They have teamed up to take over Forrester Creations, and I feel like this is the end of their partnership no matter where it takes them. It also suggests their relationship might serve more as a strategic alliance than a romantic endgame. If this workplace rivalry becomes their primary storyline, it could overshadow any personal connection they might develop, making their romance feel even less authentic. Just like a lot of you guys, I am pretty disappointed in the show's decision to pair these two characters. It's obviously a mismatch that lacks the emotional resonance. Without a stronger foundation or compelling reasons for them to stay together, Carter and Hope's relationship might not withstand the test of time on the soap opera stage. And honestly, I don't like them together either. I'd rather Hope be single. What are your thoughts? So let us know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you guys soon in the next video. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Until next time, take care.